What is going on, guys? I'm Caden.
And I am Troy.
And
Shit. I'm here, don't worry.
and it's Halloween, Troy.
Yes, it is. So Thursday. Thursday will be Halloween.
Yep.
So it's been a long road this year, and it's been very interesting. Next month is the elections, bud, as well. So we're gonna find out who's gonna win the elections here this year. But yeah, Halloween is next week. I think Thursday. I think.
Yep.
Next Thursday is Halloween, so that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. Definitely gonna be a fun week. But yeah, we had so this weekend I had some pretty interesting stuff. This weekend I did 2 haunted houses. You like haunted houses?
I do like haunted houses.
I love them. They're
They're fun.
I get nervous when I go to them because I don't know what to expect when I go there.
Yeah.
But once I get in there and everything gets figured out, I get my bearings and all that, and get adjusted. It's actually pretty cool. So this weekend I went to Terra Haunted in Fernham, there in South Wheeling. As you can see on our screen right here, bud, we got the Infernum Terra Haunted right here.
Yeah.
Met the owner of it last Friday night. He was really cool. He was so cool. And he has believed, now, Caden, so I want, before we get into scores and stuff like this, I kind of want to talk for a second.
Yeah.
Okay? So, when was it that we went to Belair? To the Belair house?
It's been a while.
It's been about a month, almost 2 months now.
I think in the beginning-ish of September.
Was it beginning of September?
Yeah.
So, for everybody who doesn't know, I'm Troy, this is Caden, and the voice that you heard in the background is my wife's.
I'm a ghost.
So this is our Halloween special. Now, we're going to talk about a couple places for Halloween, different things like that. Definitely if you guys are going out trick-or-treating, families, kids, and stuff like that, please be safe. Definitely.
Don't
Please.
get razor blades in your candy.
Yeah, don't get your stuff. Don't just be safe with your family, with your parents, with the kids, things like that. Just please, that's all we ask. This is for fun. This is for families and all of this. So all we ask is for people to be safe. Now, okay, it's been almost 2 months, almost a month since we went to the Belair house, right?
Yeah.
So I went to Infernum in South Wheeling Friday night after the Martinsbury Belair game, and it was an absolute blowout in Martinsbury that
Which
game.
before you get up to high school sports, do want to make a little announcement.
All right.
So I wasn't gonna tell you this because obviously we talked before the podcast.
Yes.
The Thursday, the 31st.
Yes.
I'm scheduling the Belair house video. No one's watched it. No one's watched it yet.
Okay.
I'm the only one who's watched it through, and I love it. But that might just be the bias in me.
Okay. Now, we worked hard on that video. We worked hard that night when we went to the Belair house. We absolutely busted ass in that fucking house. Now, unfortunately, you had to leave early because you had to get to, what was it, Caddis?
Caddis, yes.
But we still worked our ass off in that video. Now, we are really excited to see that video pop up. It has taken us a month to get that video ready to go. And I know there's several people out there that are waiting for this video right now. But, so that being said, Caden, real quick, because this is Halloween, all the spooky stuff comes out on Halloween, right? So I want you to tell me real quick, because we can get to the scores, we'll get to the scores eventually, but we don't really just talk.
Yeah.
We don't really talk much. So I want to know, what about the Belair house was the best experience for you regarding the Belair house?
I mean, honestly, just talking to one of the owners, I mean, that was a fun experience to have because, if I'm being honest, I knew nothing about this place before we went to it, and I was like,
Me and Jess didn't either. Now, all we really seen is just YouTube videos. That's YouTube videos. Now, we've seen one of our favorite YouTubers, and actually their new video's coming out today, and they had just bought a high school, the Ferrera High School, Ferrera Elementary School, Sam and Colby. You know who Sam and Colby is, right? Well, Sam and Colby was what got me into this Belair house. So they did their whole overnight stay in the Belair house and stuff like that. We decided to go and do this.
Yeah.
Now, when we went there, none of us knew what to expect. None of us knew what we were looking at. But when we stepped into this house, bud, it looked like time stood still in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got there, we were supposed to be there around 5.
Yeah.
We ended up leaving almost around 8 o'clock that night.
No, it was late for you guys because you
And-
texted me that night.
Because what was weird is when you get in there, it's like time stops.
Yeah.
It's like everything in that house is the original way it was.
Mm-hmm.
The grand piano, the upstairs, the attic. It's just like time stopped. Now, we got a lot of interesting footage in this house.
Yeah.
We got a lot of interesting things, and thank you for that. October 31st, everybody out here that are fans of ours, October 31st, TC Live will premiere our Belair House video.
I didn't want to tell you because I knew I wanted to keep it a surprise for you.
That's fine.
But I think the
I'm still gonna hit you in the nuts when this is over for keeping that from me. Thought we were friends, you fucking jackass.
But I think the 31st is the best way to do it because that's Halloween.
Exactly. And that's perfect. October 31st. So TC Live, all of you fans out there for us, keep an eye out. October 31st. Now, when are we premiering it? Are we premiering it that night, in the morning?
Probably about 6.
About 6 o'clock? Okay, so about 6 o'clock, when actual trick-or-treating actually starts, we will premiere live the Belair House. Now, we're really excited. We worked really hard on that. But, Kate, so I wanted to talk to you because, like I said, I had talked to the owner of Confirm. He believes his haunted house is haunted.
Well, I mean,
He believes it's haunted. Okay. Now, he had told us that he had some people come in and investigate this place.
Okay.
Now, I'm thinking we might be doing the same thing on this one as well, bud. We're going to start off small. Now, we started off small in the Belair house. But we also are going to be starting off small in other places as well. Now, I think Inferno might be a good place to go. But, I have a question for everybody.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question for everybody here. What is... Oh, here, go ahead. If you need it, go for it.
I was just saying, this looks fun. Troy's mic's giving him light. This giving me.
It's actually blue.
So I have a question.
Change the lights.
Yeah, I realized that.
So I have a question for everybody. Now we know what haunted places are. We know haunted places. Caden, do you know a lot of different haunted places around this area?
Not around this area, no.
Not around this area. So shall I enlighten you, my young one?
Yeah.
So about 10 minutes down the road, going that way,
Yep.
you have Belair, Ohio. Now, Belair, Ohio holds a house that has a lot of dark secrets to it. It is called the Belair House. Now, from that, you have about 15 minutes from that, I would say just about 15 minutes from Belair, is Moundsville, West Virginia. Now, do you know what sits in Moundsville, kid?
The Moundsville Penitentiary?
Yes, the West Virginia State Penitentiary. And huh?
I finally got my mask to sit up.
It is in front.
Yeah, it's there.
You got it, bud.
Here. We'll do this. Better?
Let's go.
So, in West Virginia, in Moundsville, West Virginia, there stands a penitentiary.
Yeah.
It is called the West Virginia State Penitentiary. And this place, Caden, is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Well, I guess I would say beautiful, as time looks like it stood still in this place as well. Now, I have another one. We have been to this one, and it's about a 2.5 hour drive from where we are right now.
Okay. And where's that?
It is in Weston, West Virginia. Weston, West Virginia holds a place that I think God forgot. It holds a place that I think God forgot about. Okay?
Okay.
It holds one of the largest stone asylums in the world. Now, this place was absolutely the creepiest place I've been to, Kaden.
Okay.
Creepiest.
And why's that?
What's up, man?
I actually had a family member that was in this asylum.
Yes. My wife had a family member that was locked into this asylum, bud. Now, so we say that to say this. Okay, I've been a skeptic for most of my life when it comes to like haunted places. Because if I can't see it myself, or if I can't feel it, or be there to feel it, like how do I know?
In the past month.
In the past month, here at my own house, my daughter has experienced things.
Yeah. Have we talked about that?
No, we never did. I completely forgot about it last week.
Yeah.
But we experienced a lot at Belair as well. Me and your brother did. As you guys can see, we are missing our third co-host. We will not tell you why, but we will let you know that we are missing him. Zach, we love you, bud. Hope to see you next week, buddy. But
He didn't die before you ask.
He might though.
we went to West Virginia last year to Moundsville for the haunted overnight stay there in West Virginia. It was fucking awesome, dude. When they shut the lights out on you, bud, goddamn. When they shut the lights out, it gets terrifying.
Yeah.
So, as I was saying, in Weston, West Virginia, Caden, there holds an asylum that God, I think this place is a place that God forgot. Like, God left this place alone and just said, fuck it, I'm done. It is called the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
Okay.
Now, this place holds a lot of history. So, I'm going to educate you, my young Skywalker.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Let's hear it.
Okay, so Trans-Allegheny is one of the largest, I believe if I remember correctly, one of the largest hand-cut stone asylums in the world. Now, this place held violent criminals, violent mental patients, things like this. But there is one story that will send shivers down anybody's spine at all.
Okay.
There was these two patients inside of the Trans-Allegheny. These guys were huge. These guys were big guys. They started bullying one of the patients. They would beat his ass, beat up on him constantly. This young patient got his head driven down by a bedpost. That these two inmates, or two patients, jumped on the bed and drilled the bedpost straight through his head and killed him.
God damn. It's a whole new meaning to giving head.
Yeah. And he didn't even have to pay for it.
Exactly.
So there is, like I said, there's a lot of stories. Now, we went there with our kids.
Yeah.
Now, I'm surprised that they allowed us to bring our young kids, Amy and CJ, with us. Now, Amy and CJ had an absolute blast. CJ scared the living daylights out of an older lady after he had, so there was this little hole, there's this little half wall right here, and those little pillars. CJ walked around the half wall, stuck his head out, and this lady looked and saw CJ, and she screamed right then and there. I'm so proud of my son. He fucking scared the shit out of an old lady. But Jess didn't see it, but I did.
What'd you see?
So we were on, I think, the third or second floor. Now, at the end of the hallway, there's a red light. There's a red light at the end of the hallway, bud.
Okay.
Okay? Now, from what me and the tour guide had seen, and another lady as well had seen, we were looking down. Now, look, kid, if you're standing right here, you're looking straight down the hallway, right?
Yeah.
So there's a little red light at the top right of your eye, up over here. We watched a shadow manifest itself right underneath that red light and walk across the hallway and just disappeared.
Wow. Okay.
And me, the tour guide, and this lady, we were all looking at each other going, "You just saw that, right?" Like, we just saw what we saw. And Jess is like, "What did I miss? What did I see? What did I not see?" And I looked at Jess and it's like, "You had to see it just to believe it, Jess."
Yeah.
Like, for real. So, now, from Weston, let's come back to Ohio for a second, okay? We're going to come back to Martinsbury.
So before we continue that, I'm not going to give spoilers for the episode that's coming out.
Okay?
But I do want to mention one thing.
Okay.
Jess, you were there after the fact. So in the basement,
Okay.
I was talking to the ghost alone.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
all- it's
Were
all
they
in-
actually answering through your thing though?
I didn't check that. But
I should have gave you the recorder that night.
I know we got a response
Yeah.
on our recorder.
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
I did, I think. I'll have to.
On the little voice recorder that we
Yeah.
have. Yeah. So I know we got a response. Me and Zach did. But what did you get when you were down in that basement? So we came back from Weston. We're coming here back to Bel Air for a second. But after we get done with Bel Air, I'm going to take you on another 2-hour trip.
Okay.
You ready?
So, so I was sitting in the basement alone, and I just feel just the slightest little like trickle going down my spine. Like it's like hands going down your spine like this.
Okay.
And I'm like, cause like I came upstairs like freaked out, and I was like, "Hey Jess,
He did.
hey Jess, something just touched my spine." Like it felt like, you know how like in a shower, like if you're standing like facing like towards the other side of the shower, like it's like water trickling down. Yeah, it was like that, but it was like fingers.
Interesting.
But that's all I'm gonna say about the Bel Air video.
Now, I know we got a lot of interesting footage.
I know I had the best thing, and I wish I would have recorded it.
What'd you get?
Scaring the shit out of your brother. And
It actually
Troy.
is on a recording.
Is it?
It is, and my phone was recording that night off of your tripod.
Yeah.
Which is what stands right here in front of us. So, you heard about that. Me and Zach were wearing gray pants that night, and I swear to God there was piss in our pants at the end of that fucking night when we were taking Zach home. I smelled something funny in that car.
Well, see, the first thing I did, I hit one of the keys on the piano, hoping that I would scare them. Well, they didn't hear that. So I took one of the cat balls, I chucked it at the front door because I knew they were out there. I was hoping that they would have seen the ball come out the door, but they didn't. They only heard it. Then they peeked in, asking if it was me, and I'm like hiding in the hallway, and I didn't answer, and I'm dying at this point. And I heard him Troy come in the house, and all I did was I jumped out and I go, roar! Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, we
did.
both
They
fucking shit
died.
ourselves.
They died
We
that
fucking
day.
shit-
Did they scream? Or?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we did. We fucking shit ourselves that night. Zach and I had poop in our pants going back to Clarksville. So we had that taken care of. Now, we're real excited for this video. We are really hoping that this actually helps us out a lot, you know. And for everybody out there, please show some love to that video when it comes out on Thursday next week. But, so, we enjoyed the Bel Air house. Next, what we're looking at is probably either going to be Moundsville, Weston, Ohio State, or Infernum now. We have a lot to get through. We're not going to rush these.
No, they might even have to be a next year kind of thing.
Yeah, some of these might come in next year, but if it does come in next year, like say we do it in January or something,
That sign does not like the wall.
It's the ghost.
but yeah, actually, first things first, I want this to be shown real quick.
Yeah, you can't really see it.
Our new sign has
Because
arrived.
it's too bright.
We'll just do that.
Our new sign has
Aw.
arrived for the podcast.
Damn.
No, just leave it. We'll get it figured out. I'll thumbtack it up there somewhere.
Just put some hot glue and just.
Just hock to it to the wall.
Put a little bit of hot glue on that thing. So, but yeah, so some of our next videos, if we go to haunted places again, will probably be next year.
Yeah.
And from each video that we do, it'll probably be about a month before the video is uploaded. So we want everybody to know that we will take our time. We will go through all resources that we have, every bit of audio, every bit of footage, all of it. And then from that point, we will upload it when it is ready. Now from that, we'll give it about another month, and then we'll work in probably another place from that point on. So for us now, our next place will probably be Moundsville, West Virginia, at the state penitentiary.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of stories that come from Moundsville. When we were on our overnight stay, you ended up getting sick.
I did.
We ended up having to leave at about 3 o'clock in the morning. We were in the Sweet Shack, weren't we?
I think so. If it wasn't the Sweet Shack, it was just that long hallway. Something ended up targeting me. I got a real bad migraine, and
Yeah. She about passed out in the long hallway. So we ended up leaving early that night. Got back to the hotel, and she completely just passed out on the bed. So I'm not gonna lie, there's definitely something there in Moundsville.
Mm-hmm.
Now from Moundsville, our last big project will be Trans-Allegheny. Now that is our last project. Now I had just watched a video on Expedition X. I absolutely love this show. Do you know what Expedition X?
I don't.
Have you heard of Expedition Unknown with
Yeah.
Josh Gates?
Yeah.
Okay. So Josh Gates hosts so many different shows. Well, one that he hosts is called Expedition X. It's with Phil Torres and Jessica Chobot, which actually Jessica Chobot is now working on her own show. We have a new co-host, a young female, with them now. But the very first 2 episodes on this new season here, bud,
Yeah.
is in the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
Okay. I'll
And
check that out when I get home.
exactly, you got to. Definitely. If you got HBO Max, check it out. Get on there and watch it. It's so awesome. And there's 2 new buildings that have opened up.
Yeah.
There's 2 new buildings in Trans-Allegheny that have now opened up.
Really?
So sometime, I would say late next year, if we can get to Trans-Allegheny, we have got to do this, bud.
That'd be fun.
We've got to do this. We're going to probably take, I would say, a crew of 6, so we can have a cameraman for each person when they go
Yeah.
into this place. So we have witnesses for each area that we go into. Now, we are going to have a lot of equipment with us. Now, all the equipment isn't going to be bought right then and
Some
there,
great smackdown in there.
but it will be a period of over time. So we will definitely get a cameraman for each one.
Yeah.
For each one of us that goes into these new buildings, and we will go from that point on. So, Caden, I want to take you into a car, and I want to go drive for a second. I want to
Okay.
go that way. 2 hours and 45 minutes that way.
And where's that?
And that goes to a beautiful city here in the state of Ohio called Mansfield.
Okay, Mansfield, Ohio. Okay, I know
Mansfield,
that.
Ohio. Now, does anybody in this group not know the movie The Shawshank Redemption?
Never seen that movie.
Oh my God. Cut tape, I'm done. Morgan Freeman is in this movie, Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank.
Look it up real quick, bud.
Shawshank.
You are a young pup, so you might not. know.
Okay.
So while he's looking this up, Jess,
Yeah.
we went to a couple haunted houses this weekend. Friday and Saturday we went to Infernum
Just
Friday.
at a spur of the moment.
Yeah, and we went to Wells Township and Brilliant. And out of both haunted houses, they were amazing.
They were the Infernum was pretty good. Now, my reverse psychology on you to go to the Brilliant ones,
That was fun.
so worth it.
The band was awesome. The gift shop was pretty cool. The outside was just amazing. And I'm surprised they're allowed to do that with as much sound and noise that they have in that one area and all those houses
I know.
surrounding it.
I bet them people that live
I
around
bet
that
those
building
neighbors
they
are
hate it,
pissed.
especially because they do the fire stuff. I don't know what it's called.
The pyrotechnics.
Yeah, the pyrotechnics. That word.
So we had fun. But Kate, so while you're looking this up real quick, bud,
Okay.
we're going to go 2 hours and 45 minutes up north.
Up
of Ohio, up north Ohio. It's near Youngstown almost. If it's not past Youngstown, I believe. But we are going to go to Mansfield, Ohio. Now, does you and I know what's in Mansfield?
Yeah, we're doing the haunted house this weekend.
But do you know what's in Mansfield?
I
Ohio?
don't.
You do not.
Don't, unfortunately.
Okay.
So why don't you explain it to me?
All right. So, Jess, we know what's in Mansfield. We traveled through Mansfield, and there's signs everywhere for this place in Mansfield, Ohio. It stands one of the creepiest and most haunted prisons in the world right now.
Okay.
And it is the Ohio State Reformatory. Now, this place, the outside freaks me out, just seeing it, okay? And it's clear as day. I mean, I don't know a lot of the history and the lore behind this place, but from videos that I have seen and stuff like this, it is one of the most haunted prisons in the world right now. It is absolutely terrifying. But they have a haunted house there right now, and it is called the Escape from Blood Prison haunted house.
I think I've heard of it then.
Have you?
I've heard of the Escape from Blood Prison.
Yes, so that is in Mansfield, Ohio.
Okay.
At the Ohio State Reformatory. Now, all haunted houses are open until, I would believe, November 2nd. Okay? And they're open past Halloween, so if you get a chance to go check them out, absolutely, please do. Infernum, Moundsville's haunted house in the state penitentiary. Then you've got Wells Township in Brilliant, Ohio, which is maybe 15 minutes that way, if that.
The Wells Township one, they are currently no longer doing tour guides. They are doing lights out tours, which is they will give you a glow stick and you have to find your own way through this.
Yes.
No tour guides.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So starting next week, Wells Township is doing a lights out, no guide tour.
That sounds fun.
It does.
And they're interactive.
Yes.
So they're allowed to touch you.
I got grabbed last night on the leg. Jess got her hair touched last night. She got sprayed with water.
And because of his mouth, I got put in a corner.
So near the very end, there's this little slide that you got to go down. Okay?
Yeah.
And we're all lined up back to back against the wall. And Jess was like, babe.
Nuh-uh, you were talking about the Exorcist in the last room, and I said they used the wrong word. That's why it didn't work. And he heard me.
So the guy comes up and goes, who back here is talking? And I just immediately
points to me and rats me out. Rats his own wife out. Oh, but you know.
If it saves my ass, bye.
It's okay. There's a murderer around. Take her. What? No protection whatsoever.
Hell, I tried to sell her ass to the guy at the Inferno the other night. So, but out of everything that we've done this weekend was absolutely phenomenal. Ohio State Reformatory will be one of the very last places we go. Now, if we start getting better and better and this channel starts growing more and more, we will be traveling to different places.
Yes.
Now, Caden, real quick, I want to bring up a topic that I have been seeing all around YouTube lately.
And what's that?
There stands a haunted house in a certain state right now that we agreed that we wanted to go to.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I and my wife right now, we are boycotting this house.
Yeah.
Completely.
We already talked about this.
This is the Conjuring House in Rhode Island right now.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting things are coming from this place. And one of the guys I used to watch on TV, on YouTube, his name was Jason Hawes. He's doing a massive report on this ordeal. He's involved. And two paranormal, I would say mediums, Cody and Satori, are now involved in this. I love watching Cody and Satori. They have a gift that is just not given. It's a gift that works between one another.
Yeah.
So that is a house that we will not be going to.
Okay.
That is one place we will not be traveling to. I will not deal with that, and I will not deal with the owner of that house. So if you have questions of why, we will answer those. I will answer those questions for you. But to us, we will not be going there. So we've had a lot of fun this weekend. There's so many different things going on. Halloween, haunted houses, paranormal activity tours in different places. Get a chance to go up to Weston. Moundsville's right down the road from us. And Fernham, 5-10 minute drive from us in South Wheeling. Brilliant 10-15 minute drive going towards Steubenville.
Let's go over our costumes.
So, right now, my wife has got this kind of, I would say, like this elfish look. I can't say elf. Elf?
Just say fairy because I have the
Or
legs.
elvish. An elf, or whatever it is. What elf?
Okay, just
Yeah.
stop
Fairy.
trying. Fairy.
Goddamn Baldur's Gate 3 got me all fucked up over here. My wife's got this beautiful outfit that she's got on right now with I would say a fairy elf.
A
Yeah.
elf.
Elf. I am just thing one. I was gonna wear a shirt. I was gonna buy me a shirt that says I'm with stupid, and I'm gonna have an arrow next to it, so I could wear it during the podcast. I could just put it and be like, I'm with stupid. So, but we got the original, and the original Michael Myers with us today. Now, there's a lot of good costumes. I've seen a lot of costumes so far, and this year, I like the original. My daughter is going as a haunted clown this year, and my son is Minecraft Steve.
Yeah. He was so popular during the trunk or treats.
And he, I don't know why, my son cannot go with an original. He just, Amy, our daughter Amy, she does a lot of different costumes. And it's so much fun to see. It really is. But, so, also, we've had a lot of fun this year. And, you know, Halloween, like I said, is right around the corner. And what's weird, Caden, is this year is almost over already. It has went so fast. But you know what comes next year in February?
Oh, God.
The Wheeling Miners. And the Miners season is just right around the corner. Right
Hell
now.
yeah. They have tryouts in January.
Yes, they do. Tryouts in January for the Miners. Coach Resignalo, Coach Mott was in Martins Ferry this week.
Mm-hmm.
Caden. Coach Mott was in Ferry at the Ferry game.
Yeah. Did you get to talk to him?
I did not. I got a chance to talk to Coach Matt Porter from Belair the other day. Coach Mott mentors one of the running backs that I found out from Martins Ferry.
Really?
Yes.
Is he is he just a mentor, or is he like?
I would say he's just a mentor, but there were some college scouts at this Ferry game Friday night, from what I was being told.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, so we have a very good Miners team this year. We went through the schedule last week. The Miners released the schedule about a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago, and the schedule looks very good. Miners tryouts are in January. Training camp starts in February, which we will be at.
Yep.
It'll be up in the Highland Sports Complex in Triadelphia, West Virginia.
Yep.
So, is that considered as Triadelphia?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it'll be at the Highland Sports Complex in Triadelphia, West Virginia for training camp. And the season starts in March. And
Hell
it is
yeah.
go time. First game of the season is Harrisburg, the Stampede. And that is your Pitt, West Virginia backyard brawl right here. So, minor season's coming around. Naylor season has already begun as well. But we got a lot. There's so much going
NBA
on.
tip-off was this week.
NBA tip-off live right now on TV is the Indiana Hoosiers and the Tennessee Volunteers men's college basketball exhibition game. From what I last saw, the Hoosiers are winning that game right now.
I mean, honestly, let's just get straight into it. Let's just start off with high school.
Okay. So, what's my timestamp on this right now?
35.
35? Kane, can I take a 2-minute break for a second, bud?
That's fine.
Before we get to scores and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, give us about, I'd say 2 minutes. I want to fix some audio issues that we're looking at right now, or that I'm seeing right now. And then we will be back with you guys with high school football, college, and NFL.
Yep.
Sounds good?
What audio?
All right, guys, welcome back. So, Kate, have you got a chance to look at the new border that we got for this right now?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
I
It
actually
looks
like it.
awesome.
It looks really
And
good.
it's honestly sad because it's only a one-time thing.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait for the Christmas one.
We're going to have Christmas. We this year will be celebrating Thanksgiving up at Tappan Lake.
Yep.
And as I had said to you, I do apologize because we had informed the fans that we were going to the Ball State Ohio Bobcats game.
Yeah.
And we will not be able to make that game, unfortunately.
So when is
Me and you
Thanksgiving?
won't be. So Thanksgiving is the 28th, I believe.
So wait,
Yes.
when do you get back?
We will be back on the 30th. We will be coming home Saturday afternoon.
Okay, so
We'll have
wait.
the kids on the 29th.
We could just do our Thanksgiving episode the 24th.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we could. We're gonna be doing our thing. We could do a Thanksgiving episode. Are you going anywhere for Thanksgiving this year, bud?
I haven't decided yet.
Really?
It's still a month away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, plans need to be starting to be
True,
made at this point.
that is true.
You need to start making plans.
Oh,
at this point.
you're so lucky Zach isn't here.
I know. I make him get.
Canva.
I make him have PTSD attacks all the time when I use it, but I can't help it. I like it. It's simple.
Oh God, Jess.
So, Kate, let me ask you a question, bud.
Okay.
Because Halloween is almost right around the corner. As soon as Halloween's over, we got Thanksgiving to worry about. So, can you do me a favor? I'm going to do it with you here, bud. What are the top 3 things that you are thankful for in your life here, bud?
Friends, family. Honestly, just the gift of life, to be honest.
For me, it's definitely my friends, my family, my wife, and also the opportunities that we've been given.
Oh yeah.
That is a big thanks on my end for opportunities that we've been given as well. Thanksgiving to me is a time of family. It's a time of having fun with your families. But that is right around the corner. Then we got Christmas, and then we got New Year's. And that...
Are you gonna be live drinking on the podcast at 12 a.m.? Champagne flying.
I swear to God, do not test me here, buddy.
I will not clean that up.
Oh, we'll just get like wrapping paper.
Yeah. It's going to look like the Willie Miners locker room after the
Oh,
championship
don't even get me
game.
started on that.
Get beer goggles for everything. I swear
Yeah.
to God, bud. But yes, New Year's Eve is right around the corner. I want to try to take my wife
Wait.
to the center. Yes, this is episode 8.
Yeah, it is.
I want to take my wife to New York for New Year's Eve this year.
I've always wanted to go to New York. No,
Plans?
New York Christmas.
Not just New York Christmas, New York for the ball drop.
And that's so expensive.
Yeah, but if you think about it, you don't have to stay.
True.
You don't have to. You can just drive home at the end of the night. Yes, it's a long fucking drive.
Yeah.
You won't make it home till about 6 a.m. in the morning, and nobody will hear from you until the next fucking day.
Yeah.
But it would be an absolute experience.
Oh no, I plan on doing that once in my life, at least.
But yeah, so Thanksgiving, we will be celebrating it, fishing and cooking at Tappan Lake. So we are very excited. We got our cabin picked out on it already. I will be paying for that come, I would say, next week. So, Caden, the high school football is now over.
Yeah.
Regular season playoffs are now coming in. How did St. Clairsville do this year?
They went undefeated.
Yes,
they
sure
did a
fuck
Wheeling Miners.
They sure as fuck did. Final out of Cambridge. St. Clairsville 55. Cambridge 8.
Jesus.
Final out of St. Clairsville. So, Kate, shall we get to other scores around the league of high school football? Also, another undefeated team right now is the Steubenville Big Reds. Was that Steubenville Big Reds? Or was it
Big Reds, yep.
Is it Steubenville Big Reds?
Yep.
Steubenville has undefeated. They played Long Island Lutheran. 35-14 Steubenville. Now, I want to travel to near Barnesville, bud.
Okay.
There's a little high school outside of, right there by Morris. Is it Morris, Ohio, or Belmont, Ohio? Union Local.
Yep.
Morristown. Yes, Morristown, Ohio. Union Local Jets got absolutely demolished.
They got their asses rang. And
What is the one saying that Zach likes to say a lot?
belt to ass.
Say it again.
Belt to ass.
Dak can't complete a pass. Barnesville.
This team ain't gonna ever win.
Barnesville 55, Union Local 14.
I thought you were gonna say 0. I was gonna. Oh my god, if they had
Union Local got absolutely manhandled against Barnesville. So now, that being said, St. Clairsville's undefeated. Barnesville's undefeated. Could you two meet in the playoff?
I don't know. I don't know if we can actually like meet in the playoffs. I think. Well, I'll have to look into that, but I don't know if we are able to. That looks like a
I know it. I know. Trust me, I know.
It's coming out of Caden's dick.
Okay.
Fucking sperm everywhere like lightning.
It's because of his new.
Chloe, be prepared. Oh, shit. Also, so let's go to Willing Park, to the Patriots of Willing Park, bud. Now it looks like it's coming out his ass.
It's hiding now.
I was gonna say keep it the way like before you put the figures in. I like the little ghost guys. Looks cool.
Those were real people, and I'm not going to use real people.
It's a template, so it doesn't.
I like my Cookie Monster costume, for real, dude. One little face is poking out. I had cookies in both hands. You should have made them fatter, cause.
I was being nice.
So let's travel to Wheeling Park for a second, okay, bud?
Okay.
Talawanda versus Wheeling Park. Wheeling Park 49, Talawanda 36. Harrison Central, battle for the Vales Trophy in Harrison Central.
How was that?
Buckeye Local 14, Harrison Central 34.
They were looking good in the beginning, and then they just gave up.
They were ahead in that game.
Damn.
Martins Ferry versus Bel Air. Now this is a rivalry like Alabama-Auburn.
Okay.
Bel Air 8, Martins Ferry 34. Final. Also in Bridgeport, Ohio, Cameron 62, Bridgeport 7. Out of John Marshall in Moundsville, Fairfield Union 23, John Marshall 6.
Alright.
Monroe Central 52, Shadyside 0.
You said the wrong count.
I sure did.
Indian Creek 20, Edison 13. Now, Cade, real quick, last week St. Clairsville played Indian Creek last week, didn't they?
Indian Creek, I believe. I could be wrong on that. Should be Indian Creek unless, I'm getting my weeks mixed up.
I think you guys had Indian Creek last week. Well, anyways, Indian Creek 20, Edison 13.
Creek.
Let's keep going. Let's see if I got anything else. Yeah, I got St. Clairsville 55, Cambridge 8. Shenandoah 0, Caldwell 37. I think that's it, bud.
Yeah.
I believe it is. So, let's go here. Let's see, what teams we got going to the playoffs? It looks like we got Monroe Central.
God, Monroe made the playoffs?
Barnesville.
Wow. Yeah, no shit.
Ferry.
Okay.
St. Clairsville.
Hell yeah.
And I would assume Union Local will be there.
Yeah, even though they got belt ass by Barnesville.
This team will never win a game. I can't complete a pass. So.
Oh, God.
Alright, so last year, what happened to you guys last year in the playoffs for St. Clairsville, bud?
I know we played a team, that wasn't in our conference, but, the team was just better, but hopefully we can do better this year.
It looks like Max Vogel in the linebacker position, Dino Burke running that ball, and then Brady Schaefer. Now, you guys said earlier, I think you guys told me earlier this week, you guys weren't that great last year.
Yeah, I mean, we've always been a good team, but except for, I think it was 2016.
Really?
Where, we went, I think our worst, thing was, 5 and something.
Okay. So, playoffs are now bound. Martins Ferry is there now, too. I want to know if I can probably see another Martins Ferry St. Clairsville rematch.
That'd be a good matchup.
So, that'll be definitely a good matchup. I think Ferry will have a definite edge on this next one coming up here.
Yeah.
For that game, Martins Ferry, St. Clairsville, my God, it was such a good game. And my feelings towards that game are still harsh, to be truthful.
Yeah.
It was a hard-fought game between both teams, but St. Clairsville is just way too damn tough right now to get moving, to go away against that team. So, that is high school football, bud.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this now?
I mean, high school, obviously that's not my main passion to watch, but, it's still very entertaining.
It is.
And I cannot wait for playoffs. But
Exactly.
college, today was a good day. This week was a good week for college football. Especially for you and me. Both of your teams.
Both of my teams. Your team. One of my teams lost today, and I'm going to rant and rave on that one here in a minute, but I'll get to that here in a second. So to all my viewers, please just bear with me. Alright, so Caden. Now, before we get to Saturday, we had matchups throughout the week. We had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we had Saturday. Now, I'm not going to go Tuesday and Wednesday because those games to me don't really matter. But I want to go to Thursday for a second. But there is an undefeated team in Pennsylvania right now.
It's Penn State.
Not just Penn State, but it's also the Pitt Panthers.
Yeah.
They are. Syracuse visited Pitt
Okay.
Thursday night. Kyle McCord, do you know who that is?
I do know who Colin McCord is.
Kyle McCord used to be the quarterback for Ohio State.
Yep.
Kyle McCord threw 4 pick sixes that game.
Damn!
4 pick sixes. Final out of Pitt. 41-13 Pitt over Syracuse. Wow.
God.
Wow. All right. Also, Friday night, we had Boise State at UNLV. Now, there is a running back in Boise State right now who is top dog for Heisman this year, and this guy is amazing. Ashton Jeanty. Boise State 29, UNLV 24.
Yep.
Final. Louisville at Boston College. Louisville 31, Boston College 27. Close game.
Okay.
Rutgers traveled to the USC. USC 42, Rutgers 20. Final. All right, bud. So, Saturday, we almost had some upsets. We almost had one in Nashville, Tennessee Saturday.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for this one?
Let's hear it.
All right. So, shall I go in order, or should I just bounce back and forth here?
Just bounce back and forth.
Okay, sounds good to me. I'll do that. Now, I want to say College Game Day was in Indiana, at Indiana University for the Washington Huskies, the Indiana Hoosiers. And, Caden, I'm going to give you a chance here. Can you guess who won that game?
Who? The Huskies.
Wrong. Indiana is still undefeated this year, bud.
Okay.
The Hoosiers prevail over the Washington Huskies. Indiana 31, Washington 17. Go Hoosiers. Holy shit. All right, so, Kate, I made a pick Saturday, and I'm going to stop making picks from here on out. Number 20, Illinois at number 1, Oregon.
Okay.
Oregon is now number 1 in the nation right now, but that means it's Oregon, Georgia, Penn State. Okay? Penn State should be above Georgia. No offense to Georgia, but I think Penn State deserves that number 2 spot. Number 20, Illinois at number 1, Oregon. Oregon 38, Illinois 9.
Okay.
Saturday night, number 3, Penn State at Camp Randall in Wisconsin. Penn State 28, Wisconsin 13. Penn State stays undefeated. Now, I want this to be said because next week is a prime time. I'm talking prime time matchup. And that is at Penn State University.
Okay.
The Penn State Nittany Lions are at home against the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, I thought you like emphasized on prime time because it was Coach Prime.
No. Penn State at home against Ohio State. So I really got, your brother is a Buckeyes fan.
Sadly.
Okay, I'm an Alabama fan. You're an Ohio fan. I also like my Ball State Cardinals. She's an Alabama fan.
Just because I have to be.
Yeah.
I don't do football.
But,
Or basketball. Or hockey. Or
I do hockey.
Yeah, she does hockey. She's
That's
a
the
famous
only-
fan.
name 10 players.
McDavid, Draisaitl, Crosby, Malkin, Letang, Carlson. Can I continue? Brady Tkachuk, Matthew Tkachuk. Anyway, so Ohio State was at home Saturday, and they got very close. Nebraska 17, Ohio State 21. Close. Now, I said earlier when I started this that we almost had an upset.
Yep.
Number 5, Texas, went to Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee, bud.
Did Vanderbilt almost beat Texas?
They lost by 3.
Damn.
Final out of Vanderbilt, Texas 27, Vanderbilt 24.
I think you're forgetting 2 games.
What?
The Ball State game.
Oh, don't worry. I got the whole schedule right
Okay.
here. I got the whole list right here, bud.
Okay.
I'm not forgetting anything here. Just give me a
Okay.
second. Final out of Miami, the Hurricanes 36, Florida State 14. Sorry, Jeff. About to ass all day long. Texas A&M 38, LSU 23.
not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Like, it's almost like the Dallas Cowboys with the Florida State Seminoles. It is absolute belt to ass. Like, just bend over, bitch, and just take it. Okay? Bend over, bitch, and take it. You are the college football world bitch right now.
Oh, God.
We have no longer an undefeated team in college football right now. There is undefeated teams, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But there is one undefeated team that that was at home against Notre Dame and lost.
Who was it?
Navy versus the Irish of Notre Dame. Final out of Navy, Notre Dame 51, Navy 14.
So Army's still undefeated, right?
Army is undefeated still.
Knock on wood.
Go Army, beat Navy. Now.
For some reason, I thought you say go Army, fuck Navy.
I was going to say fuck Navy, but
Oh,
I
Coach
don't want- I don't want
Rez is
Coach-
gonna have your ass.
I don't want Coach Rez coming through my TV screen. I will choke the life out of you, bitch. I don't please don't.
Oh,
So Navy is no longer undefeated right now. Army is still undefeated. Now next weekend, it is Air Force at Army for the President's Cup. That is the first of the 2 President's Cup games. So if Army wins, they have the President's Cup. So then at the end of the season, Army will face Navy for the President's Trophy as well. And the winner of that will hold on to it until next year. All right. Now, this makes me proud to say. Are you ready for this one?
Okay.
In Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Dixieland Delight was all over the place in Tuscaloosa Saturday. Alabama put the shutdown on Missouri. 34-0. Bama. Whew. All right. Final out of Kansas State. Kansas State 29, Kansas 27. Out of Oklahoma, Ole Miss 26, Oklahoma 14.
Okay.
SMU 28, Duke 27, Virginia Tech 21, Georgia Tech 6. Ohio at Buffalo, the Bobcats 47, the Buffalo 16. Wow. Wow.
To
Wow.
ass.
Out of Memphis, Memphis 23, Charlotte 28. Arkansas 58, Mississippi State 25, Appalachian State 33, Georgetown State 26. Central Michigan 7, Miami, Ohio 46. Connecticut won yesterday. Connecticut 17, Rice 10.
Has Kent State won a game yet?
Kent State. Let me see. I'm looking for him. Give me a minute. Out of Ball State, out of Muncie, Indiana, Ball State 25, Northern Illinois 23.
Hell yeah.
Go Cardinals. Akron 25, Eastern Michigan 21, Western Michigan 52, Kent State 21.
Fuck Western Michigan.
Cal 44, Oregon State 7. West Virginia 31, Arizona 26. The Mountaineers won Saturday. Utah 14, Houston 17.
Okay.
Houston won that one. Out of Michigan, Michigan 24, Michigan State 17. Out of Kentucky, Auburn 24, the Kentucky Wildcats 10. Colorado 34, Cincinnati 23. Washington State 29, San Diego State 26. Hawaii over Nevada 34-13. So, those are our college football scores. West Virginia finally gets a win, getting on the win column against Arizona. Finally, go fuck the Mountaineers. Eat shit. Penn State and Pitt both own your guys' asses right now.
Troy might be a Mountaineers hater. I could be wrong though. Do we want to do
Now,
it?
correct me if I'm wrong. I've seen this online a couple times already. West Virginia fans are signing a petition to have Neil Brown fired.
Really?
Head coach in West Virginia right now.
He's been the Mountaineers coach for a while, right?
I'm not sure.
I'm not really caught up on Mountaineers lore.
So, I don't give a fuck about West Virginia. I did hear this. I did, and I'm going to break news on this right now because I have not told anybody but Zach. Zach is the only one that knows this news.
No, it's fine. I see how it is.
Go fuck yourself. Now, I have a head coach in Alabama that is God for Alabama fans right now, right?
Okay.
Nick Saban. Head coach Nick Saban is football Jesus in Alabama.
Is he already coming out of retirement?
Apparently, there is rumors that in 2025, Nick Saban might be going to West Virginia to coach the Mountaineers.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if the Mountaineers come to Bama? He's getting his tires popped. He is not leaving Alabama.
So, there is rumors that head coach Nick Saban. Now, I did see this on Facebook, and I have the story that I sent to your brother.
Okay.
I can prove states and facts on this real fast. Would you like to see it?
Sure.
Okay. So I will prove stats and facts on this clear as day. Right here.
Okay. I have no clue. I mean,
Would you like to see?
No, I'm good. I trust you.
So let me read what this says. Breaking news. Writer states that Nick Saban could return to coaching at West Virginia University in 2025. So, Caden, real quick, I'm curious. Are we looking at bullshit or are we looking at real strong possibility?
personally, I want to say it's bullshit because I cannot see Nick Saban leaving Bama like that just to go to West Virginia.
Yeah, me neither. I
Oh.
can't.
I almost said something. I almost said, yeah, how do you go from one sister fucking state to the next?
Cut that out. We're gonna have to cut that part out. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Alright.
I'm not cutting it out.
So, Caden, real quick before we go to the NFL, you want to make your picks for next week, bud?
For
College?
Sure.
Alright, here we go. Jess, you gonna join us for this one?
Probably not.
Alright, we'll grab
Maybe.
the mic.
I say probably not, and you said grab your mic.
So, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have our matchups. I don't give a fuck about the matchups. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Alright, here we go. First game on the docket next week at noon. Number 4, Ohio State at number 3, Penn State. Who's winning this game?
Penn.
I guess Penn, yeah.
Penn. I'm going to go the Nittany Lions of Penn State.
I just can't do Ohio State.
And next on the docket at noon as well, the Blue Devils of Duke University travel to number 5, Miami. The Canes and the Blue Devils. I'm going to take the Hurricanes.
I'll take Duke.
You want to take Duke over that guy?
I like Miami, but I think Duke's got it.
I want to go with the Devils just because it says the Devils.
I'm going to go the Hurricanes of Miami. Number 5.
Devils.
Also, first game of the President's Cup. Unranked Air Force at number 21, Army.
I'll say Army.
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 You're only saying that because your husband, Army.
It's true.
Go Army. Fuck Navy. Also, let's continue on here real quick. We
Also,
got- what?
Halloween Havoc for NXT.
When is that?
I believe it's tonight.
Okay, well, I might watch that tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's
Halloween
tonight.
Havoc. Hell yeah. When is Crown Jewel, bud? Real quick. I'm jumping topics, but
No, it's okay. Our ADHD is through the roof right now.
Literally. I haven't been on my medication in a while.
It is November 2nd.
November 2nd.
So the day you guys get back.
That's
No, we'll be back. We won't be back
Or
until
no, you-
November 30th.
Or November 30th.
Yeah, we're leaving November
Or
26th.
no, I got my dates mixed up. For some reason I thought okay, Ignore me.
It's next week then.
Yeah.
That means it's next week.
Yeah.
So
November 2nd is opening game for Nailers, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. You'll be at West Banco, bud.
Yep.
So let me know how that goes.
I'm not gonna speak on
that. Number 1, Oregon at Ann Arbor in Michigan against the Wolverines.
that. Yeah.
Who do you got? Oregon or Michigan?
Oregon.
Oregon. I'm going to go the Ducks of Oregon. You going to go the Wolverines, Jess?
Yeah, I'm going with the Wolverines.
All right, let's go to Athens, Georgia.
Taking this off.
Getting hot.
Number 2, Dogs at home against the Gators.
I'll say the Gators.
Gators. Dogs or Gators, Jess?
Gators.
I'm going to go, I'm hoping, I'm going to go the Gators over the Bulldogs. It's not being biased because I'm an Alabama fan. I haven't got a chance to see Florida play, but I really, really think Georgia's going to make a big run and a big push near the end of the season now. And I think,
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I'm gonna go Georgia as well.
but I really want to see the Gators win this, but I'm going to take the Dogs. To be truthful, I'm taking the Dogs on this one. All right, let's go to Michigan State University. Undefeated IU at number 13 in the nation right now. The Hoosiers are ranked high.
Yep.
Undefeated IU at Michigan State against the Spartans. Who do we got? I'm taking the Hoosiers.
Taking the Hoosiers. Fuck Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Fuck anything Michigan.
All right. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, folks. Let's continue on here. Let's see. What do I have? Do I have a game for Bama? I do not.
Does Ohio play next week? I think.
Let me look. I got the schedule right here, bud. Give me 1 second, brother. I don't think I have a game for Bama this week, bud.
It's probably their bye week.
So yeah, Bama's not got a game this week.
Ohio's got a game.
Who does Ohio play?
Kent State.
Oh yeah, that's a Bobcat win right there.
That's music to my ears. Kent State is what, 0-8?
Oh my God, there's something right now. I don't know what their record is. I can hold on. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
And then we play Eastern Michigan in 2 weeks.
And Eastern Michigan, I think Eastern Michigan's undefeated, bud. They were undefeated.
The Spartans?
Eastern Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said Michigan State. Yeah, no. You said Kent State for next week for
Yeah.
you guys, right?
Yep.
So
November 6th. And then
Sorry, I'm on my phone for this one. I gotta look up the score here. Here it is. Kent State.
Oh, Zach's texting me.
Kent State is 0-8 right now. So Kent State is 0-8. So that you guys have Kent State next week, and Kent
Yep.
State's not looking all that great right now. So you guys definitely have a win out of this one. But we got a lot of good games. So Alabama doesn't play this week. They are out.
That's your bye week.
Bye week. We get a chance to re-rest and get some things figured out and get back into it. Because on week 11, the Alabama Crimson Tide are at, let's see.
Ooh, cold show.
We might have a night game. I'm not sure. Nope. Number 14, Bama. We were up one. We went up one today.
Okay.
Number 14, Bama in week 11 travels to Death Valley to take on the Tigers of LSU. So, I am saying Penn State belt to ass over Ohio State 14 plus.
14 plus. I'll
14
say
plus.
by a touchdown. I'll say by 6, and they miss the field goal.
Could possibly be. Could very well be. We got some big games coming up this week. I don't think Ball State plays today or next week. I'm not sure. I haven't seen them on the schedule yet.
Let me pull it up. Imagine if both your teams don't play next week.
Well, at least it's a bye week. Get teams get healthy, get players back where they belong. So
Yeah, you guys play November 5th, but it's to be determined. It's against Miami, Ohio.
ooh, the Red Hawks of Miami.
Yeah.
Whew, that'll be a good one.
And you guys play Buffalo in 2 weeks, the team that we just built to ass.
Yeah, and Buffalo's been a tough one for us. Miami's always a tough one for Ball
So
State.
you guys just beat your rivals, correct? Ball State.
Who did we beat?
Northern Illinois.
The Huskies. Yes, Northern Illinois has always owned our ass. Always. And to see Ball State pull a win off against Northern Illinois was an absolute happiness for me. So, yeah, that is college football. Beautiful scores, beautiful games, absolutely phenomenal. We had some good games this week already.
Yeah.
Let's get into the NFL.
I was gonna say, do you want to go to NFL or NBA?
Well, let's
You want
get into the NFL real quick.
Okay, I was gonna say we could take a break from football, football. Then at the end we talk about it.
Well, actually, give us a couple minutes. I'm going to readjust on my phone here for a second, but I want to take a 2-minute break real quick
Okay.
and adjust because I did a lot of talking. I need to wet my whistle. And I want to get reset for scores today, and I got to get ready to rant and rave for a second here, okay? So give us about 2 minutes, and we will be right back. Love you.
I'm sorry about the Alabama joke. It was there, and I apologize. We're back.
Oh,
I'm still muted.
All right, guys, welcome back. So we are in NFL right now. We got some interesting games, not very high-scoring games at all right now. But I'll get to those here in just a second. But let's work on the games that have completed. Okay. Let's start off in Cincinnati, Ohio today, where
Okay.
the Philadelphia Eagles 37, Bengals 17.
Damn.
From that, let's go to Cleveland, to Cleveland Browns Stadium.
Okay.
Ravens 24, Browns 29. Cleveland won. And
They won with famous Jameis.
famous Jameis Winston won that game today. Out of Detroit at 8 Mile, Tennessee 14, Lions 52. The Lions straight put the heart down on the Titans today. Out of Miami, Dolphins 27, Cardinals 28.
Okay.
Final. Out of New England 25, Jets 22. New England under quarterback Drake May wins that game against veteran Aaron Rodgers. Out of Tampa Bay, Buccaneers 26, Falcons 31.
Okay.
Out of Jacksonville 27, Packers 30.
He's really getting through these scores. He wants to rant about Indianapolis.
Out of Houston. Now, please sit back and relax for a second because I'm going to go off now. Final out of Houston, Indianapolis 20, Texans 23. Indianapolis is now 4-4 on the season right now. I have been a diehard Colts fan through the ups, through the downs, through the era of Ken Doger, Marshall Faulk, Jim Harbaugh, all of it, right?
Peyton Manning.
The Peyton Manning beginning year in 1998. The Colts were 0-13. You know, we won our Super Bowl. Andrew Luck retired. We've been on this quarterback carousel forever, and we can't find our moms and dads at all by any means necessary. When Indianapolis hired head coach Shane Steichen, this was our chance. This is our chance to prove that we are the top dogs in the AFC South. Now, as I said, we've had quarterback carousel. So let me run you through this list, okay? We had Andrew Luck, Phillip Rivers, Carson Wentz, Jacoby Brissett. We've had Matt Ryan. We've got Joe Flacco now. We got Sam Ehlinger. We've got I would say one of the best quarterbacks in the league if he can do it, and Anthony Richardson, okay? At halftime in the Colts game, it was 17-10 Houston, okay?
Yep.
Colts hold Houston to 3 field goals that entire second half.
Yep.
We scored a field goal and a touchdown. We made this game 23-20. We had the ball in the last 2 minutes of that game. Or a minute and 7 left in the game, we had the ball. Now, I want this to be known that I am not talking shit on my Indianapolis Colts, but something's got to give. Something really does have to give. I'm so sick and tired of seeing this team. Oh, we're going to run the ball. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. If the run's not working, throw the ball. If the run isn't working, throw the goddamn ball. Throw the ball. Houston can't cover all those wide receivers that Indianapolis has. Take the running backs out of the game. Throw the fucking ball. You got a deep threat in Alec Pierce. You got a deep threat in Adonai Mitchell and Josh Downs. You got a medium to deep threat in Michael Pittman Jr. right now. You have tight ends that are huge right now in Drew Ogletree. You got Colin Granson right now. You got Will Mallory. You've got, there's one more and I can't remember his fucking name. But you got an offensive line that holds. You got Quentin Nelson, Ryan Kelly, Will Fries. You got all these big guys out here. You have a stacked defense with Buckner, Leatu Latu, Dio Adangbo, Zaire Franklin, EJ Speed, Kenny Moore. You got massive talent on this offense and defensive side of the ball. And you're only putting up 20 points a game. You got beat 2 weeks ago by a winless Jacksonville team. You got beat by a Jacksonville Jaguars team that just took Green Bay to the brink of a finish today. And Green Bay still won that game, but Jacksonville brought them to the brink of it. Then you're at home against the Dolphins, and you beat Miami. And then you travel to Houston. Yes, I understand C.J. Stroud is a great rookie QB. He has Stephon Diggs. He has Nico Collins. He's got Tank Dell and John Mechie. He's also got a great running back in Joe Mixon. I don't fucking care. I really don't. You have got to put pressure on these QBs. If you're not putting pressure and making them throw the aired pass or make them have to get out of the pocket, what are you doing? And then you start calling timeouts with 4 minutes left to go in the fucking game. Hold on to those timeouts. Keep those timeouts for when you need them. Those timeouts should be in your back pocket until that time comes down to it. Indianapolis is last in third down conversions. Last year they were last in third down conversions. This year they're first in third down conversions right now. I don't know how. I really don't know how the Colts are doing this right now. But I am going to say this, clear as day. Put Joe Flacco back in at quarterback.
You don't think Anthony Richardson's ready?
Did it look like it to you?
Alright, okay. Can I say this? I would say, obviously, like, if this was his first game back, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it was not his first game back.
Okay.
He played last week against Miami, I believe.
Okay. Then what I was gonna say that is irrelevant. But I would give him until, if he doesn't show out this next game, I'd say keep Joe Flacco.
We've got 9 weeks left in the season, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the last time we made the playoffs?
2019?
2022, 2021, somewhere in that era?
Yeah, you're more experienced in
That was when we had, like, I think Phillip Rivers or Carson Wentz, I believe. I have to recheck that fact for a second. But we have 9 weeks remaining, bud. Mm-hmm. If we lose any more of these games, we're done. We're out of the playoffs. We have no chance. I'm going to be Jim Moorhead for a second. That used to be an old coach for the Indianapolis Colts. Playoffs? You're talking playoffs? We can't even win a game. And you're talking playoffs. Look, Jonathan Taylor is one of the best running backs in that league right now. And he showed up and showed out as best as he could today. Penalties, bud.
Yep,
penalties are killing us. Killing us. How many years ago has it been since the Colts hit the playoffs?
3 years, 2021.
2021. So I was
spot on.
That was pretty close. 2021 was the last time the Colts made the playoffs. Who was the quarterback that year? Was it Carson Wentz?
I believe. Let me look that up real quick. 21 Colts roster. Quarterback Carson Wentz. You had Jonathan Taylor, T.Y. Hilton, Michael Pittman Jr.
So, real quick, before you continue on with that, that was the year Jonathan Taylor was the 1,000-yard rusher. He was the league MVP with rushing yards that year. He was the running back everybody feared to go against.
Yeah.
He, no offense, he broke off a nasty run against New England.
There's no offense. New England was horrible.
He broke off a 60-something yard run against the Patriots to win that game for the Colts. We have not seen the playoffs for 3 fucking years.
Where is Jonathan Taylor right now?
He's in Indianapolis. He's still in Indianapolis.
Okay. I don't know.
I am sorry. I love Anthony Richardson to death. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not starting QB ready.
Not yet?
No. He could learn a lot coming from Joe Flacco right now. A lot from Joe Flacco.
From what I saw, he seemed very indecisive. Like with that last play of the game.
Yeah.
He had I believe there was a guy open downfield and he just wouldn't take it. He tried to scramble.
Yep.
Which he's not Drake May.
No, he's not. Look, Richardson can move. Mm-hmm. He can run.
But that wasn't the play to move.
That was one where you lob it up and you pray to God one of our tall receivers is standing right there waiting for that.
Even if it's an interception, at least you tried.
Exactly. I mean, Pittman, he can high point that ball. Do you know what high point means? It means when the receiver is standing there and he jumps and catches that ball before it comes down. And he high points that ball. Richardson's one of the best at it. So is Alec Pierce. Shit, you just saw the touchdown catch that Josh Downs, or almost touchdown catch that Josh Downs got. He Odell Beckham that guy. He Odell Beckham Jr. that dude. And you can't win a game? Seriously? Indianapolis fans, I would be pissed right now.
You are.
You are.
Like, seriously. What in the hell is going on? This whole season, we got Minnesota, I think, next week.
Yep. And
We got Detroit on the schedule. We got Buffalo on the schedule. Fuck. And we got the Jets, too.
I mean, they just lost to the Patriots. That's an easy win.
You think? Are you sure? Because right now, I don't feel too confident on that, bud.
But I mean, the Titans are a playoff contender. Like I wouldn't like feel bad about that loss. Like obviously you guys lost, but like.
Of course you wouldn't feel bad about it. You're a Patriots fan.
You're right. I have nothing to look forward to.
Where's your season?
Oh, it's going.
Shut the fuck up, Cade!
It's going straight to the first pick. That's where my confidence is going.
Oh, fuck you. Your first pick ain't even coming anywhere close to that. That's fucking Jacksonville's all the way right now. Yes, it is. So far right now, Jacksonville is 1-5.
Hey, we're 2-6.
Or 1-6, 1-7. Something!
I can't say anything.
Okay, at least the Cowboys like.
But the Cowboys are looking better than the Colts right now. And they can't win a game. And what's funny is the Cowboys have San Francisco tonight at 8:20 in San Francisco. Huh? You could go fuck yourself with your Patriots. You could shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying. Patriot. I got nothing to look forward to.
Indianapolis, you need to get this figured out fast. You got 9 weeks left in the schedule. We could lose one more game. As long as we win the rest out the rest of the season, I'm perfectly fine. We got Minnesota. We got Detroit. We got Buffalo. Detroit's going to kill us. Detroit's going to murder us. That absolute run game with Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, and then that tight end and receivers that they got, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, and then that tight end, Sam Laporta. Jesus! Fucking Jared Goff is my fucking MVP this year. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Fuck Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes ain't shit. He's not doing as great as he normally is this year. He killed his own guy's ACL. The fuck? Indianapolis, for Christ's sakes, please get this shit figured out. We need Indianapolis fans. We are dying right now. We are dying right now in Indianapolis. That's
Next
it.
score.
All right, let's go to the live games right now, bud.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Fuck them, fuck that. Game's over. Get to the NBA. No, I'm just kidding. Out of Los Angeles, Chargers 3, Saints 2.
Listen, at least in the NBA, you have something to look forward to.
What?
The Pacers won.
By who?
So they beat. Hold on. I gotta look at the score because
They beat the Sixers, didn't they?
I don't know about that game, but I can go to the NBA today. I believe they beat the Grizzlies.
Oh, did they?
Believe I could be wrong. I don't know. Continue with your scores, and I'll read these off after.
Fuck, man. I can tell you right now, Caitlin Clark would probably be better on the football field for the Colts right now. At least she owned Angel Reese's ass.
She got Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. Colts, Shane Steichen, sign Caitlin Clark, please. She'll do something. Put her in as kicker or something. Fuck. But yeah, Saints 2, Chargers 3. That game's kind of boring right now. It's in the second quarter too. Bills 7, Seahawks 3. Seahawks have the ball right now in the second quarter. Panthers 7, Broncos 0 right now.
Bo Nix, what is going on, brother?
Who's the quarterback for? I think it's
Who? Which team?
Panthers.
It is not Bryce Young. I'll tell you that.
No, it's not Bryce Young. He used to play quarterback for the fucking Bengals. I can't remember.
Fitzmagic?
End of the first. Chiefs 7, Raiders 7. 1 minute 20 left to go on the.
Andy Dalton.
Hold up. Let me revise these scores here for a second. Because okay. Here we go. I was reading wrong scores here, bud. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this now. We're going to go back to the top. In the third, Chargers 16, Saints 8.
Is that?
Bills 31, Seahawks 3. Panthers 7, Broncos 28.
Oh. Sorry, Bo Nix.
Chiefs 17, Raiders 13, end of the third. Bears 0, Commanders 12. Tonight, Cowboys 49ers.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
So I do want to talk about something in the WWE right now.
Okay.
The Motor City Machine Guns. Do you remember them in TNA?
Are the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions?
Yeah.
I saw that.
It was in their second or third week in the WWE.
They beat the Tongaloa brothers, didn't they?
Yeah.
Tamatonga and Tongaloa.
Like, that's crazy to think about. I love how Triple H is giving these guys who...
I can't believe they're still around, man. I used to watch them when
Machine
they played at, like LAX and all them. And
The beer... what's up Robert Roode and... Beer Money, that's it.
Oh, yeah. Beer Money, yeah.
But, yeah.
The Aces and Eights as well from TNA.
Hell yeah.
By the way, at the Detroit Pistons game, you won't believe it, bud. At the Detroit Pistons game, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, and Joe Hendry were there too.
Yep.
I believe in Joe Hendry. But yeah, so Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy were, and Joe Hendry were at the Detroit Pistons game, and they had the whole crowd doing the Joe Hendry song. Fucking awesome. Any news on Joe Hendry possibly going to the WWE here?
He just lost to Nick Nemeth at Bound for Glory.
Oh, did he?
For the TNA title, so that could mean his contract's up soon.
Update score: Bills 31, Seahawks scored a touchdown. They are now 10.
Okay. Do you want to get started with the NBA?
Yeah, go for it, bud. Disappoint me some more.
So, first game of the NBA season: New York Knicks, Boston Celtics. So let me.
The Knicks won that.
Okay, let me.
Or Boston.
Let me talk about this real quick. New York. How the fuck do you lose to a Boston Celtics team without Kristaps Porzingis? You're my pick to win the title this year, and you're doing shit like that?
Porzingis?
Jason Tatum dropped his fucking nuts on your entire franchise. What the hey, real quick. What's up?
Shut up for a second.
Okay.
Real fucking quick, I got this to say. Do you remember how badly I ranted and raved when Bronny James got fucking drafted?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's going to the G League?
He's going to the G League.
Yeah.
He's going back. Yeah.
He's going back down to the fucking G League. Fuck you, LeBron.
Yeah.
Your kid sucks.
So, the next game.
Bronny James
The
sucks.
The Lakers versus the Timberwolves.
Fuck the Lakers.
The Lakers won that game 110-103.
Ooh.
Anthony Davis, 36 points, 16 rebounds. So, love to see it from my Los Angeles Lakers.
Fuck the Lakers.
The next game, the Indiana Pacers versus the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, final 118-114 final right now.
115-109.
Nope. 118-114, but.
Are you looking at the game from October 23rd?
No. This game just ended, bud. This was just now.
You're talking about the Sixers?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going off of I'm going down the list.
Oh, I was about to say, this one just ended 118-114.
Okay, no, I wasn't talking about that game.
Well, of course you fucking were. You're talking about LeBron and fucking Lakers. Look at Brian to such dick.
So,
Like Brody does. Fuck you!
the Orlando Magic beat the Miami Heat.
Fuck them.
The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Toronto Raptors, 136-106.
The fucking Raptors and the fucking Magic are like sluts that you find on the fucking side of the road. You just gotta pay them to get off the side of the street.
Speaking of hookers on the side of the street,
Oh, Jesus.
the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh.
They lost to the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh.
I was not expecting you to go that route. I thought you were going somewhere else.
Okay. So the next game, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Philadelphia 76ers. The Charlotte Hornets beat the Houston Rockets.
Fuck them.
The Pelicans beat the Bulls.
Who cares?
The Grizzlies beat the Jazz.
Fuck them.
The Suns beat the Clippers.
Woo! Nuts to face.
The Warriors destroyed the Trailblazers 140 to 104. At that point, Portland just sell the franchise.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Steph Curry just dropped his ball sacks in your wife's mouth. God.
Was that the game that Buddy Hield had 27 points?
God damn, Portland. Like, how do you feel right now? Like, for real? Like, how do you let Steph Curry bang your wife after the fucking game? Like, for real. Like, he straight shifted his dick into your wife's mouth after he just beat your ass on that fucking court. God damn.
So the Celtics beat the Wizards. Fuck the Celtics.
God damn.
The Mavericks beat the Spurs. So this was Victor's first game in his sophomore season. And Victor had 17 points, 9 rebounds. Not too bad, but not the best. The Thunder beat the Nuggets 102 to 87.
Who cares?
The Timberwolves beat the Kings 117 to 115.
Neither team works really good.
The Toronto Raptors beat the Philadelphia 76ers.
Ooh.
The Magic beat the Nets 116 to 101. The Knicks beat the Pacers 123 to 98.
Woo! Boy, you're just making me want to cry right now here, bud.
Wait, hold on. The Hawks beat the Hornets. The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Pistons 113 to 101.
Sell the franchise.
Yeah. Them and the Trailblazers. They both need to just sell their franchises.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
The Rockets beat the Grizzlies. The Bulls beat the Bucks. The Warriors destroyed the Jazz 127 to 86.
Wow.
The Pelicans narrowly beat the Blazers 105 to 103. The Lakers again beat the Phoenix Suns 123 to 116. So now we're going to yesterday, and then obviously today's games. But yesterday it was the Clippers Nuggets. The Clippers won that game 109 to 104. The Cavaliers beat the Wizards 135 to 116. The Celtics narrowly beat the Pistons. The Heat beat the Hornets. The Thunder beat the Bulls. The Grizzlies beat the Magic. The Timberwolves beat the Raptors. The Kings lost to the Lakers. The Suns beat the Mavericks. And then the Spurs beat the Rockets. So obviously today's game, the Pelicans are currently down to the Blazers with 4 seconds in the first quarter. And then the Nets are beating the Bucks with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter. So the last 2 games for tonight are the Hawks Thunder and the Clippers Warriors. What are your predictions for those games?
Who cares? Fucking Warriors over Clippers, and who's the other one?
Thunder and Hawks.
Thunder and Hawks?
I'll say the Thunder for that one.
Probably the Thunder.
And then tomorrow is Pacers Magic. I'll say Pacers.
Could very well, I mean, who fucking knows? Indiana's disappointing me as it is right now. I would say Pacers over the Magic.
All right. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Indianapolis, like what the No, but I'm really surprised. Like I called this earlier in the season before the NBA season even started that Bronny James was not NBA ready, and it is now being proven. Were you on the Bronny James dick riding committee?
No, I told you he was going to be the 15th man.
Oh yeah, you said he was going to be the water boy, wasn't it? He's going to be passing out towels and water.
He's going to average 15 high fives a game.
15 high fives a game. That'll be a record high for LeBron James's kids right there. I tell you what. What?
I don't know. You're just on camera doing what you just did.
Oh, yeah, I had to situate myself. Fuck me. I don't really care. But no, Bronny James isn't NBA ready.
No.
And it is being proven, finally. LeBron, what the hell is going on with your kids? You're supposed to be the greatest of all time. But you're not. So, real quick, I want to ask you this, because we were talking WWE earlier. You got, say, NXT Halloween Havocs tonight.
Yep.
We're going to watch that tonight, you and me.
Mm-hmm.
Are going to watch that tonight. What is going on with Crown Jewel? I know we got a Gunther Cody Rhodes match for the new Crown Jewel title.
So, do you want to make our predictions for
Do you want to make predictions for this one?
for Halloween Havoc first?
Oh, for Halloween Havoc. Yeah, sure. We'll do Halloween
Okay.
Havoc. Let's go.
I'll join
First,
you.
okay. First match is an ambulance match. Andre Chase versus Ridge Holland.
Oh, Rich Holland's back?
Yeah.
When did he come back?
He's been in Chase U.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Last time I heard from him, he was with Sheamus and
The
Mr.
wrong-
Twisty Fingers.
Butch.
Yeah, but that's it. Mr. Twisty Fingers.
He's actually in a rivalry with Sheamus.
Oh, is he now? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember Butch and Sheamus had that real bad match. But yeah, so I would say, who is it? Rich Holland and who now?
Andre Chase.
I would say,
I'm saying Andre Chase for that one.
I'm going to say Rich Holland
Mm-hmm.
with that
Okay.
one. Who do you think, babe? Rich Holland or Andre Chase?
I actually don't know any of these.
I don't know. I only know one of them, and
Okay.
that's Rich Holland. Just guess. Take one. What time does this event begin? Do you know?
Magic. Oh, look. I think it's live right now. Let me just open up Peacock.
Well, if anything, we can watch it when it's over.
The
Peacock.
recaps.
Yeah, we'll watch the whole thing back again later tonight.
Yeah, it's live right now.
Okay. All right.
So-
Continue on.
We gotta make these predictions quick. So that match is probably going on now. NXT Women's North American Championship.
That's Roxanne Perez's
That's NXT title.
NXT and
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez on that one.
She is in a tag match.
Okay, so give me the title match right there, bud.
These aren't for the titles, but it's Julia and Stephanie. I can't say that last name. Versus NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. I'm saying Julia and Stephanie win that one.
I would say
Stephania.
Roxanne and Cora Jade probably win that one.
Okay.
Roxanne's what, the Prodigy, ain't she?
Yeah, trust me, I love Cora Jade. She is a phenomenal wrestler. NXT North American Championship match is a tables, ladders, and scares match. Tony D'Angelo versus Oba Femi.
Who's got the title? D'Angelo?
Yeah,
When did he win it?
he won it like a few weeks ago.
Wow, who did he beat? Trick Williams?
Oba Femi.
Oba Femi. I'm gonna take the Don.
Okay, yeah, I'll take Tony
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. And then the NXT Women's North American Championship match is Kalina Jordan and a member of Fatal Influence, Fallon Henley.
Fallon Henley.
Yeah, JC Jane and Jasmine Nix.
Ooh. Do you know, I want to see, there's something I want to see so bad. I want them to come back out with it again.
Yeah.
You remember in TNA, right?
Yeah.
They had the Monsters Ball matches.
Yeah.
I want to see those come back. The
That'd be
Monsters Ball. One of my all-time favorite TNA wrestlers, bud, was
Yeah.
the Monster Abyss.
Yeah.
I loved Abyss. Abyss was... like 8-year-old me was hiding underneath my bed sheets when he would come walking out.
And the finals match, or the main event match, is WWE NXT Champion in a Devil's Playground match.
Ooh, that'll be good.
It's Trick Williams versus Ethan Page.
Oh yeah, I'm giving that one to Trick Williams all day long.
I'm taking the ego, Ethan Page.
Oh god. It's just like you, it's your ego.
I do have a big ego.
But yeah, man, we got some good things. We talked a good bit about a lot of things. Haunted houses, haunted places. Also, update real quick. October 31st, or I'd say around 6 to 7 o'clock. Be on the lookout on our channel for the Belair House video. Very excited about that. We are going to sit down and watch that video once it comes out completely.
Hell yeah.
We also are going to got some fun things coming up for the podcast. We're going to start working our way into a possible overnight stay at the Bel Air House. Doing some work with Moundsville possibly. Definitely keep an eye on that. Haunted houses are up and running right now. Definitely, as you can look at if you see at the bottom of the screen, Infernum and Terra Haunted in South Wheeling, West Virginia. Wheeling, West Virginia right now out there in South Wheeling. Very awesome place to be. Be prepared. There is very little parking out in that area, so if you do go, it is a very nice place, very cheap. It is good price, good pricing. I think for 3 tickets we paid $80 for 3.
Okay.
Not bad. For 2 tickets at West Wells Township and Brilliant was $60-something, and those were for VIP tickets.
Yeah,
so.
those are VIPs.
Very awesome. So if you get a chance to go to Wells Township, check them out. They're so fun, so awesome. And if you like getting scared, Wells Township is where it's at. And Infernum, definitely, absolutely. Escape from Blood Prison. Moundsville's got theirs going on right now at the state penitentiary. We are going to try to hit that one up sometime again soon. Mansfield, Ohio, Escape from Blood Prison, the Ohio State Reformatory, so that's good as well. But yeah, we got a lot. We're very excited about that video coming out on Thursday next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yes, from us here at TC Live, we want to say for Halloween this year, please be safe.
Yep.
Please be safe. We do not want to see anybody get hurt. We do not condone violence by any means necessary. We do not condone anything like that at all. Parents, children, please be safe out there this Thursday. We love you guys unconditionally. Truly, truly do. You guys are absolutely amazing. You've been phenomenal to us. Also, I want to say this real quick before we roll off. We here at TC Live want to send our best regards to our sponsor, Caden. Earlier this week, we had found out that Big Retro Game Shop is closing their doors.
Yep.
But they're still doing online shopping.
They are still going to be doing online shopping, but they are closing their doors in the shop. So what I want to say is to the Big Retro Game Shop people, to all my friends out there, we still love you guys. We want to see them succeed. If you get a chance to anybody that watches these videos, please go. I don't care if you got to donate to them, help them out, shop at that store, check them out, and let's keep this place running as long as we can. They are one of the only game retro shops where you could just walk in and play Warhammer on Fridays, D&D Tuesdays and Saturdays. They got a great DM in Tyler Petrie. I believe his last name is Petrie.
I can't call him Petrie.
No. But yes, Caden, I am very heartbroken to see this news come from Big Retro Game Shop. So we here at TC Live, we want to send our regards to Big Retro, and hopefully everything works out for them in the long run. But I believe that they will come back, and they will come back better than ever. So, if not, then we wish them the best of luck, truly. So, Thursday, Bel Air House, Halloween. We got trick-or-treating coming up with our kids. Are you going anywhere Thursday for Halloween, bud?
I'm not sure yet. Haven't decided.
Okay. Probably going to visit his little girlfriend.
They're not so little anymore.
Is that why you ain't been talking to me the last few weeks now?
No.
He's been working his magic.
He's been working the love doctor. Bow chicka wawa, chicka wawa. She seems very pretty, bud. Good luck to you and your old lady. But I gotta go to the grocery store still. I gotta cook dinner.
Yep.
But we here at TC Live, for me, my wife Jess, and my buddy Caden. Zach, your ass better be here tomorrow, or next week, so help me God.
You in trouble?
I will drag you out of Tiltonsville, brother. I love you, buddy. Be safe, man. And from here at TC Live, we love you guys, and we will see you guys in the next video.